Hey guys, I'm Chewy Mew, and welcome to my channel, but more specifically, welcome back to another Chewy Mew review. Sorry, I had to yawn there. So today we're going to be taking a look at a figure that I ordered for Christmas, that I got for Christmas, or using some of my Christmas money. And so now it's February 17th, or February 16th as of recording this, and I'm just now getting around to reviewing it. And that figure is a figure that I technically already had. And that figure is the Spider-Man 3 Harry figure. Or the new Goblin, as he's professionally called by Hasbro. So, yeah, as I said before in a past video, I had this Harry figure, and he got destroyed by my dog. So I was playing outside with some of my friends, and then I guess this ended up where my dog could get it, and then he chewed it up and he destroyed it, and pretty much all that survived was like this spot, like pretty much the arms and some of the torso, and then he destroyed it. The arm, the head, a bunch of it was gone. And so I made the custom of it, which I made a review of that. I'll put a link in the description to that if I remember. And so this figure, I'm actually going to lower my chair here. My chair is a little too high up. And yeah, so I did own this figure. I got it on eBay. A lot of the Spider-Man 3 figures, so some of the figures that I own, I just look them up on eBay to see, like, how much do people sell these for, how much people are asking for these things. That's why I know, like, the Sinister Six, the McFarlane, those are expensive figures. And this guy, people usually sell him for, like, $40 without the glider and without the sword, which I got this without the glider, without the sword and stuff. People usually charge, like, $40 US for it. I've seen it go for, like, 30, but I got this one for 20 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. That's a really good deal. I've been looking around for this figure for a couple months, and I eventually found it really cheap. Which, usually that happens when you want to buy something, like you want to buy a figure, and then once you get it, you find it for a lot cheaper. That happened to me with I think it was some figure. I don't remember which one. Or no, it was with it happened with this Spider-Man. Like, people sell for quite a bit. I found it cheap, and then I ended up finding one cheaper than that, which, oops, the base came off of them. This is very unprofessional. I haven't done reviews in a couple days, so I'm kind of rusty now, it seems. Stay there. Okay, he's back on the shelf. So yeah, this figure, as a kid, not this one specifically, but I had a lot of fun playing with this figure. Not this one specifically, but the one that I have, but a lot of fun with this. It was really fun pairing him with, like, the rest of the trilogy figures. Like right here in arm's reach, I have the Green Goblin, the original Green Goblin, the Toy Biz version, my first Green Goblin figure ever. I have the Battle Ravage version. I have the Battle Ravage Spider-Man here on my shelf as well. All these figures I reviewed. I actually made a playlist on my channel of all of my Spider-Man trilogy figures I have. I just touched my light bulb. I, of course, have the Spin Kick Spider-Man here as well, which, very nice looking figure. I also did a review of this one. I feel like the camera quality looks really good in this video. But either way, so let's talk about this figure. Move my camera up a bit. So yeah, this one, I think it looks really good. And to be honest, a lot of the figures released for Spider-Man 3 kind of suck, in my opinion. A lot of them, they look pretty bad. They don't look bad, but they look kind of meh. Like the Sandman, the legs are kind of weird on it. They didn't give you any extra hands or anything. The Black Spider-Man is just, ugh. The Mary Jane is, ugh. They reused the Green Goblin and the Doc Ock, which are pretty good. They reused the Spider-Man. And then Venom, they made him too big, which it's a good figure, just too big, compared to the movie version. But look at this here, the torso and stuff here. Like, it looks really good. Like, if you look at, like, the pants and stuff, you can see, like, pretty good details there. On the hands, the sculpt on this guy is pretty good. I would say this guy's probably the best looking one out of the trilogy figures. The Black Suit Spider-Man looks good, but kind of sucks every other way. The sword holder, unfortunately, I didn't get that, or the sword or the glider, which I'm okay with that because I made this custom glider for my other one. Looks kind of bad. I feel like looks kind of bad, but typically I just have them displayed on it like that, so it's not too noticeable. There's the mask there. It looks a little bit like James Franco's hair. You got the white forehead there. You can see the little visors here on the side. You can even see like I think it's like the zipper that goes down there. I think it's a zipper. I like that it looks kind of like muscular here on the top, but then the bottom is looks like his pants are they're not tight there. kind of weird. This holster there, you can see the little gauntlets he's got there. These spikes here, there's a little bit of faded paint on this guy, but well, I'm fine with that. To me, getting a figure, and if it looks a little bit, not, completely like pristine condition, which a lot of my figures aren't in, perfect mint condition. A lot of them have like some kind of damage here or there. Some of them are, but, having a figure not in perfect condition, to me, it's okay, because it kind of, makes me feel like it's mine, I didn't wear it out, but, you see like on the hair and stuff, it looks like it kind of has that wear and tear to it, which, I don't know, I think that feels kind of cool, like someone had fun with this, Bottom of the feet here, if you take a look at the bottom of them, it's really hard to tell. I can't read, I'm just going to read it to you. It says, Hasbro 2008 made in China, and then Hasbro 2008 Marvel. So yeah, this is the 2008 version. It's not the 2007 where they released the original figures. So they re-released some more in 2008, which the one I have is actually the 2008 version as well, the one that my dog destroyed. That's the one I had too. So, I think this figure looks really good. I think it looks really good. The one thing I don't like with this is that he's kind of hunched over. He's not like, completely straight up. Like, I don't know why so many figures in this wave, well, I mean, only Venom, Spider-Man, and Harry, they're all like kind of hunched over. Like, they're not like, completely up straight. He'd be like a little taller if he was standing up straight, but, I think this looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Focus there. I like the black texturing. It doesn't look like, glossy, but it looks kind of shiny, but not super shiny. The back of the legs there. The boots, being Hasbro, I don't think Hasbro has ever, given toe articulation, which, I don't really care, but you can see the straps here. I wish they would have painted the straps on his, like the straps on his, like on the boots and stuff, paint the straps here. I wish they would have painted them to make them green like they kind of are, make them a different color, because the suit's mostly black and green, and this is the only silver part, but in the movie it had more colors than that. Like these clips and stuff would be silver and things, which sounds like I'm nitpicking a lot, but I love this figure. It's really fun. I had a lot of fun with this, not this one, but a lot of fun playing with this figure. Really cool. It pretty much was only used as like, a partner to Peter until he died, which when my friends and I would play, the way he died and the way when I played by myself, the way he died was he was actually killed by the Green Goblin, which the way we played, it was kind of like the trilogy, but it was very like kind of like the trilogy, except like ideas from it, but very different as well. So yeah, I think this figure looks really good. The texturing on this guy is pretty good. The 3D stuff is good too. The mask, I think the mask looks pretty good. I do like my custom more because I made it, but this still looks really good. You can see like the details on the visor. You can see like looks like the little like it doesn't look like smooth. It looks kind of bumpy-ish, which I think that's cool that they gave it some texture there. There's the back. You got the elbow pads there. You got like this metallic green. I like this metallic green. I think it looks pretty cool. Oops. I think it looks pretty cool there. I think this figure overall looks very nice. It just, it only has this part here for movement. You have that, and like I guess they gave this trying to, substitute like having the mid-torso crunch and the waist swivel, but then you kind of just get rotation here, but the waist doesn't really move forward, like, I don't like the ball joint kind of sucks there, honestly. But let's go over articulation. So the head has a ball joint, moves all the way around, has a lot of range of motion there. You can get him to look up. You can't really get him to look up. He can look down, though. You can have it tilt side to side, rotate all the way around. The arm rotates all the way around. It goes up all the way. You can rotate here at the upper arm, double bend in the elbow, rotation here at the wrist, a hinge in the wrist too. The ball joint thing, which you can kind of get some back and forth motion, a little bit forward. Doesn't pretty much all you get is like the waist, it swivels. That's kind of all you get. The legs kick up, and they're the kind where you have to turn the joint to kick it up like that. So you can move the leg like that. This leg moves too, but you kind of have to move the belt up to get the leg to move, and then it feels like you're gonna break the plastic. Which on mine, this plastic belt actually broke too with how much I moved it and stuff. You get rotation here in the upper leg, the upper thigh. Double bend in the knee, rotation here at the boot, rotation at the ankle. It's kind of tricky because it gets stuck to his like pants right there. You get the foot goes up pretty good, or goes forward pretty good, and doesn't really go back much. But other than that, the articulation, it's not Toy Biz level. It's not like what Toy Biz would do, but Still really good. It looks good. It fits the job for what it's meant to do. I'm probably gonna give the sword for my custom to him, and the hand is even designed perfectly to fit a sword in it. Like, yeah, it fits the sword perfectly. The glider, the thing is, the peg was on the bottom. I might like find a way to put like maybe take some like Lego pieces or something, then like make something to peg them on. But usually I just kind of have them. Put my camera back a bit, like that. Usually I kind of just have him like you know, in some kind of pose. You know, not like that, but you know, just have him something like that where he's on the base, where he's kind of being held by it. Which yeah. So I think this figure is I think it's pretty cool looking. I you know, as a kid I love this, so I might have some points for that going that way. But you know, I think it looks pretty good. This I think I only have I think this is the last trilogy figure I have to review. So after I do this review, after a couple more reviews, I'm gonna make a video where I just take a look at all of my trilogy figures. I think I have like maybe 19. I think maybe 19, maybe 18. I have some certain amount of trilogy figures. I'm going to take a look at all of them, and I'm going to be, you know, like ranking them all together, just, you know, taking a retrospective look at them. But either way, that's going to be all for this review. So let me know what you think about this figure in the comments. I think this figure is great. If you like the video, you know, leave a like. If you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe. And if I remember, I'll put a link in the description that'll take you to all my figure reviews. And I'll, if I can find it, or if I remember, I'll put a specific link to take you to my custom version of this guy, which I think it's a pretty cool video. You should check that out too. Put a lot of work into that custom. But either way, that's me all for this review. I will see you guys in the next one. Is that how I say it? I'll see you guys in the next review. Okay. Wow.